Taurus, you have some type of blessing in disguise or some type of gift that is coming towards you. Some of you may already have this in your possession, or you may have already been presented with this opportunity. For some of you, it feels like, hmm, it feels like there's some questions about this gift, like if you should do it, if you should accept it. Who is it coming from? What are the intentions, right? Is it coming from pure intentions? Is someone giving this to you because they genuinely care? Is it something that has strings attached to it, right? This could be someone giving you a car and you're like, is this a gift that the divine is giving me, or is this person's way of getting an energetic exchange coming towards me? Are they trying to offer me something that's going to restrict me from my spiritual path? Is it going to take me down a certain detour, where it'll be harder for me in the long run? Am I settling? So there's some questions that's coming up about a gift, receiving some type of gift from someone. And I feel like spirit wants me to dive more into what this gift is exactly. So in this reading, we'll be diving into some type of gift that you're going to be receiving, and I feel like spirit wants to it's hurrying me up, because I feel like some of you are on the verge of making a very big decision, and you're trying to make the right decision. So it feels like there's a crossroad. This could be a peace offering between you and someone else. This could be a very difficult situation for you and you're not quite sure. There's a lot of stress around this decision, or these decisions that you're trying to get the right perspective around. Should I do it? Should I not? Being torn between two relationships, or this could be a relationships, business relationships. This could be romantic relationships. There seems to be some divided loyalty, or loyalty could be the underbelly of this entire situation. 36, 64 is really the numbers that were sticking out to me. So for those of you that are in that energy of trying not to have a skewed perspective, or trying not to be cold hearted, you may have a tendency to be someone that makes it difficult for other people to surprise you or do nice things for you, because you're not quite, you may come off very pessimistic, or like you are unable to be emotionally vulnerable, or you're not really, I don't know how to explain it. It's, someone may have the wrong perception of you, and they want to offer you a gift, but they're not quite sure how to approach this gift, or how to offer this peace offering and make peace with you. It does feel like there is some goodwill here, but the question is, who is it coming from? What are their intentions? And hopefully this reading will give you some clarity. Like I said, it could be a choice between a past love for some of you, and maybe a gift from a past love, and you're not sure if you should accept it, past or present. You could have a past life relationship with this person. I am picking up a energy of man, like maybe it could work out, or maybe I want to make the right decision, I want to do the right thing type of energy. So if y'all are new, let me stop rambling. That's probably what y'all doing as well. Y'all probably rambling as well, if you should say yes to something, or if you should say no. And that's why I'm rambling, because I'm picking up on y'all energy. This could have something to do with someone with the letters or initials in their name of A, S, H, L, or N. That could be significant. That could be a soulmate with that energy, with those initials, first, middle, or last name. So let's dive into this gift. If you're new, welcome to our Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Here we go. Be aware of anyone in the comments pretending to be me. If you ever want to book a personal reading, you can text me with the number in my description box, or you can book directly with me on my website, talktequila.com. All that information is inside. Okay? Inside the description box. There could be some inner child issues involved as well. Spirit, can you show me what is this gift that's being offered to my Taurians? What is this gift being offered to my Taurians? New job or increase. Some of y'all, like I said, it's a job, completion or closure. Some of you, this could be like a new job or a position of management. Didn't I say a car? There could be a car involved here as well. And this could be something to do with bank accounts. So your money is definitely involved. Transportation is involved. And the middle of the energy is you're trying to complete out a cycle, or you're trying to let a cycle close. Some of you, like I said, this feels like maybe you getting into partnership with new job here. Maybe someone is offering you a new job or a promotion at your job. And with increase, there is hopes of increase. This may have been something that you wanted at one point in time. And with this completion, this is telling me at some point you let go of that idea, or you let go of that position, and it may be coming back around where they're offering it to you now. Transportation could be an issue for you as well, taking on this new job. Like maybe you have to travel far for it. It's one of those crossroads energy for whoever is coming up, whoever is resonating with this. It's one of those crossroads energy where it's like, yeah, I don't really care for the job. It's way more work involved than I would particularly like. Yes, it opens doors for potential more increase. Yes, it opens doors for you to have more money in your bank account, but something just feels like it's not the right time. Okay, you may be really trying to focus more on your own personal image with fame here. This is like your own brand or your own image, or being more of an entrepreneur. So it's like one of those decisions where, well, I can settle for this for right now while I'm trying to get my business off the ground, or I'm trying to get my own brand off the ground, and then I can close out that, right? Use that money to get a car or transportation. So it feels like there's some weighing out your options here. Okay, but money is required in order to see it into fruition, or some type of loss of money or commitment. Something feels like a really big commitment, and morality is coming up in here. Integrity is coming up in this reading, where you're asking yourself, is this job really a reflection of my life purpose? Is this partnership really a reflection of where I'm trying to go in my life? Is this a detour? Is this the right path? Am I making the right decision? Right? You could be trying to carpool with someone as well. You may need more assistance. So something may feel like a gift, but at the same time, it may feel like a burden at the same time, where it's like, it's just not the right time for you, because it's not giving you the type of steady influx of money that you're looking for, right? And then we have initials E, P, F, or D, and initials C, W, Y, or V. So something is manifesting as well. Someone does want to get you pregnant if you are capable of getting pregnant. That's not going to resonate for everyone else, but pregnancy did come in here. So someone may be trying to get a job and increase their money and their status in life so they can come towards you. Someone may also be trying to get like a car, so that way they can take you out and do something nice for you, and they want to do it like before they lose out an opportunity to create something with you. So someone that's, if you've been on like self-love apart from someone, I do feel like someone's trying to figure out what you're lacking so they can fill in the missing blanks and slow you down. I can't quite tell if it's malicious, and that's what may be very confusing. because I feel like this person, if I'm gonna be completely honest, they don't want you to move on with somebody else. So their intentions are rooted in why they want to offer you some type of stability or assistance, is because they see the potential in you, and they don't want to lose out on the opportunity with you. That's for some of you. And then you have this other energy where the intention is to restrict you, see how they can increase your money and your bank account and your success, so you don't need to, how they could be of benefit to you, so you don't need to go out there and meet new people. And it's like kind of leaving the door left open versus slamming the door all the way with that energy. So you also have like a business relationship, or you also have some type of ties together that, you know, will bring you back together at some point again on your journey. Someone is definitely trying to figure out how they can, even though they can't be with you right now, how they can increase your financial success, your business success, your fame, your recognition, so you don't go out there and utilize this time apart that you guys have. So they are kind of micromanaging your life from a spiritual realm. There's someone micromanaging your life from the spiritual realm as well, to keep you committed to their spiritual 5D connection that they have with you, to prevent you from opening up a new cycle with someone or focusing on any other connection outside of yourself. This is definitely giving me spiritual spouse type of energy that is intervening in your love life, that they are wanting you to be single and by yourself on your own, not with anyone else, even if you guys are not together. Okay, I don't know, this may be someone in your life that you may not have ever even met before, but they are assisting you in some way, increase your financial bank account, encouraging you to keep going forward. They want you to receive some type of recognition in your life, fame, success in your life, and not have to sell yourself short and agree to certain relationships with other people, and compromise your boundaries just to have like space fillers. There's something about a gift is coming in to stop you from or intervene. There's like some divine intervention here as well that's coming in, and it's coming in the form of business success. So if you have a lot of business or clientele coming in, you're going to be too busy to focus on or have time for a relationship, right? That's a win-win situation for whatever's happening on the spiritual realm to keep you moving forward. If you are closing cycles and you may tend to ask certain people for help because you need transportation or you need to outsource, that's whatever resource that you have been asking for or trying to manifest, is like divine intervention is coming in for majority of you to prevent you from settling and going back to people that you're supposed to be closing cycles with, right? So if you have that friend that you always call when you're bored, well, you're not going to have to call them no more, because you ain't going to need them, because you're going to have a gift that comes in from the divine that creates the solution, so you don't need to give to those energies, right? If normally you would, consider giving someone access to your bank account and helping them get on their feet so they can leave you alone, well, that person's about to get a car, a better job, and they're going to get all those different things. Like the blessings are going to come to them, so they don't need you anymore. That's some shit. It's like, you're going to notice that a lot of people that, let's say you have a romantic, like you have a, how can I say this? You're going to start seeing blessings come to those that are foes to you, or people that necessarily, this could be romantic, platonic, it doesn't matter. But it's like you're going to see an increase in gifts going to them every time you tell them no, whatever they're asking for, because you said no. That's how powerful your words are. So the divine is, so you have more time to spend with the divine. So you have more time to devote to your relationship with God. Those connections are about to receive an increase in their own personal needs or desires, so you don't have to be the person relied on. That's the best way. So you have more time to play, right? So it's like, what's the problem? Why can't you pray longer? What's the problem? What's preventing you from being able to stay at your altars longer? What's preventing you from being able? This is what Spirit's going to be asking you spiritually, okay? What's preventing you from journaling? What's preventing you from dedicating yourself to do your work? Well, I can't do it because I got to worry about my bills, or I can't do it because, this person needs me, or, I got to take this person to work, or, maybe your kids need you. Those are relationships, right? Those are energy exchanges. So the divine's going to come step into the situation, divine intervention. Your spiritual team's finna step into the situation and say, okay, I got the solution. I'm going to give that person a job so they don't have to ask you for the money. I'm going to give that person transportation so they don't have to ask you to do it. And now you have no reason why you can't sit your ass down and pray more. Or you can't sit at your altar longer, or journal in your journal longer, or do your spiritual work longer. That's what it feels like. So it's a blessing in disguise, because there's something that you're meant to be doing. You don't got the time for it. Something Spirit is saying, you don't have the time to be frolicking right now. You don't have the time to be playing. These are distractions that are being removed out of your way. And a lot of it is, it's like it's happening right under your nose. You're going to have more time to be able to write your songs, create. You're going to have more time to record. You're going to just be like, damn, I got way more time now. Yeah, you got more time to tap into your intuition and your sacred space. You're not going to have no more interruptions. So the only thing that I see here is, yeah, you're about to have more time. You're about to be, whatever Spirit has put inside of you. And when I say Spirit, I mean the divine, source consciousness. Whatever period that we spoke about yesterday of being set down, having a rest, and receiving those light codes, you're pretty much like, male or female, you are pregnant in your subconscious mind, meaning there is a seed that was planted in your subconscious mind. Now you got to tend to that seed. You got to work with that, right? Well, what's required of you? Now you got to tap into your masculine energy, where you're doing the necessary daily steps and due diligence that fosters that the sprouting of that seed that's in your subconscious mind. So you're going to feel an increase of creativity, and it's like, oh snap, where am I going to put that? What Spirit is saying, before you were having to say, I couldn't do it because I had all these other responsibilities. Now now that those are all closed out, those cycles are closed out, and there's nothing else obstructing you, you're going to be able to really focus on that creative inspiration that's currently manifesting in your subconscious mind. You're going to be able to do the daily due diligence to facilitate those goals that you have. Some of you are about to be traveling, and you're feeling called to travel, and that seed of travel was placed in your mind for you to start getting in your car and going to certain locations. So before, you might have been saying, oh, I didn't have a car to travel, where Spirit is saying, I provided you with transportation and the money in your bank account to get you where you needed to go, to those sanctuaries. These could be landmarks that carry certain types of energies, like pyramids, right? These could be certain landmarks right here in the States, or wherever you are in the world, that's like, I don't know why I feel drawn to go near water. I don't know why I feel drawn to go see the mountains. You're feeling drawn to get in your car and go do those things. And if you were feeling like it's not the right time because of anything financial, that gift is about to come in, where the finances are just there. So Spirit is saying, I was preparing for you for this moment, unbeknownst to you. So nothing can, when it comes time to close that door, when it comes time to be able to do it, there's nothing stopping you. So yeah, you may be in that position where you're able to offer new jobs to other people, and you're that blessing in disguise for someone else, right? And you're able to hire employees. That's why your bank account wasn't experiencing that increase, right? So you can afford that studio time. So you can afford that quiet time to go into your creative space and produce. This is a season of production with whatever gifts that you have been given by the universe to create quiet time, to channel those downloads into creative thought form and speak it, or whatever it is that you're doing. Awakening, I'm telling you. You went through awakening. You was asleep before. You may have been thought you was woke, but you was, now you woke. A new day. Your steps are being guided. You see very clearly now where you gotta go, what you need to do. Inspiration. I'm telling you, you're going to be traveling from location to location. Some of you to get inspiration. A lot of you as well, you may be required to have a season of like traveling from an office or from one location to another location. And before, you may have, not did that. Some of you may be, but it's about alignment, following your bliss. I do feel like the only difficulties that is going to come up is feeling like, can I do it? Like, can I manage this much responsibility? Let's see, Spirit, can Taurus manage this much responsibility? That you asked for this. Some of y'all have said you're ready to be a millionaire. You're ready to be the first person in your family to ever be a billionaire. Some of y'all have written down extra zeros on everything. And this is the door. This is preparing you for exactly you asked for. Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Yeah, that's a 5. So we have changing here. Your outlook on things. We have full. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risk. Be adventurous. Ooh, yeah. You going on a trip in your favorite rocket ship. Zooming through the sky. Little Einsteins. Climb aboard. Get ready to explore. There's not so much to do. Little Einstein. Who getting married? Somebody get married. I think I want to marry you. It literally says marriage and proposal. Ooh, somebody about to get a gift through a marriage or proposal. Somebody's finna propose to you. We have goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Celebration. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Unity. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Uh-oh. All these beautiful lights. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, baby. I think I want to marry you. I don't know, Taurus. What is going on here? This could be a renewal of vows as well. For someone, I am seeing that as well. Or someone may want to do that. They may want to get in a car to recommit to their marriage and go on this journey. For others of you, for like majority of you, on this journey of taking these leaps of faith, closing out these cycles, we don't know when this is going to happen. Okay? Spirit is saying this part is going to come for you taking a ride. Do you want to ride in the backseat of my something? Going on this adventure, being spontaneous, is going to put you right where you're meant to be. But it does start with your bank account increasing first. You getting some type of fame and recognition, and it leads you right to your person. Like this, y'all could literally meet each other in transition, okay? At a dealership. I heard sky's the limit. So right now, it's not the right time right now, but it will be. And how you'll know when it's the right time is when you've reached a certain level of success, fame, and status on your journey. That's when you and your person will be able to see each other. Okay? So your spiritual spouse or whoever is spiritually connected to you, all right, that's supposed to be with you, is encouraging you to take risks. They're encouraging you to embrace change. They're encouraging you to do the inner work, to go through your own spiritual awakenings. They're encouraging you to focus on your bag, to focus on your dreams and your success, to go on this journey and to close out old doors that no longer serve you. So when they come across you, or when you guys come together, there is nothing obstructing the both of you from being able to have your fresh new beginning. But it does come from you getting out of your comfort zone and doing your life purpose work. You aren't going to be able to meet this person if they're unable to see you in the stars. You got to shine bright like a diamond. Okay. It says share your voice. This is like the theme right now. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Loosen your grip, coping mechanism, destiny. This is you embarking on your destiny. Let God in, addiction. So there is, it was always in your destiny to break these addictions of loneliness, sabotage, fear, of judgment. Those things didn't work out because they weren't meant to work out. And the more you're able to see that and accept that, the more you'll be able to embrace yourself. This is self-discovery. And I was talking about pyramids, and there's pyramids here, there's water in this picture, but you're coming out your cave. Can you put me one here for here, Spirit? Get grounded, empaths. So this person is going to know you. Y'all are both going to instantly sync. It's like that scene in Avatar where they like put their two tails together and there's like this syncing happening. Y'all are very sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah. There's something that the both of y'all do. It's not going to feel like hard work. You and this spiritual spouse that you have, it's not going to feel like y'all have to try hard to be together. There's no, it's not a forced connection where you have to make it work and say things right and control the situation. This is connected spiritually, mentally, and physically. So right now, in this season, as you're going through this activation, power places, you're going to be driven to visit certain powerful places, and they want you to trust where you're being led and go on this journey. Embark on this new phase of your journey. This priestess card came out again, and then Pleiadians. You have a double mission. There's a plot twist here. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Some of y'all are going to be traveling and vlogging and just talking about your life story and doing all the types of things, sharing your journey pretty much. But when you go to these actual physical locations, it's going to activate you, and it's going to put you in a position where you're meant to be. It's like that energy of, I don't know where I'm going, but I just got to get there. And some type of opportunity is going to come your way, and it's going to feel like a gift that doesn't obstruct your journey. It facilitates it. Let me get 3 card spirits for Taurus. Something feels like a sticky situation. We have man holding a coin. Yeah, there's like a moth that's like flying around my light. So there may be someone that acts erratic or chaotic about this. They may not take it very well. Ooh. New beginnings. And then we have travel. I told y'all there's some travel involved here. Obstacles, cornucopia, milestone. There's some growing up that's happening here as well. With car and travel, this is literally like moving. Some of you are, there's going to be events where you move cross state lines, move near water, move near certain locations. There's something about traveling. Your person could be at a physical distance where you have to travel. There's like traveling back and forth. But this is supposed to be a new beginning. All new. Like, Spirit doesn't even want me focusing more on love. But we have releasing jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something. And the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So there could be other people around you, Taurus, that is jealous of this growth here. Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing and truly loved you are. That wanted to come out. It was like pushed out. Something's being pushed out of you. Yeah. I feel like the moth that I was what I was seeing here is like the moth was acting very erratic, jealous. Energy came out when the moth was doing that, and they say moths is like you could have like I said, this moths also represent the spiritual side, so there could be spiritual hate being thrown your way. Evil eye, this could be just in so many different capacities, but what I felt like the most is spiritually, I do feel like when it comes to you, specifically, there is, like I said, someone that keeps interrupting. Like if you try to have relationships with other people or move on with your life, there is a spiritual element. This could be your spiritual counterpart. This could be someone that is heavily possessive a little bit over you. Maybe because they're not ready, or something about them not being ready, so they may still want you to be single. I don't know how, like someone doesn't, there's just energy of not wanting you to take anyone with you, want you to do this by yourself. And it's hard to really see if it's something that you're meant to do that way, or if it's a compilation of this person not being able to take, or this energy not being able to take or deal with you moving on beyond them, you know. And I feel like there is a lot of donations, tithing, and charity work involved here. Like this person wants to give you everything, but they just don't want you to be with someone else. It's just interesting. We have organized for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it simply is a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and working space, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. And then you have savings. Some of y'all are going to be saving to go on these different trips as well. As you consistently save for your future is saved. you do for your future self and big favors as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Yeah, this is a lot of life purpose cards. There's an energy that wants you to focus more on your life purpose and your spiritual gifts and opening up yourself to your own success, fame, recognition, life purpose. Then they'll meet you. They'll meet you at the altar. They'll meet you at the point on that timeline when y'all are supposed to meet. But until that time comes, they're like, you don't need to take nobody with you. Pay yourself first. That's what they're saying. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Abundance mindset. I'm telling you. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy that wants you to start perceiving that you're already with your person. Start perceiving that you're already married, like you're already taken. This is someone that wants you to like start getting it through your thick skull. Taurus, that's exactly how I heard it, that you're already taken, you're already off the market, even if they're not in your physically manifested yet. Yeah. And like I said, they want you to start doing the work that facilitates y'all union without you, as if it already exists. So it's like, I don't know, you may have a love altar or an altar where you could, or a way that you communicate with this person or this energy. They want you to clear your space or clear out your, yeah, you have an energy that's literally saying like y'all are already married, y'all are spiritually entwined. You're apart right now, but you're not apart. So this person wants you to start believing and knowing and seeing and speaking that it is already manifested. Have that mindset of you already have your person, you are already married, you are already in that union. Versus like, I'm waiting on that person. They want you to change your mindset around this idea that you're waiting. How can you be waiting if you guys are already together spiritually? And you may be tired of feeling like you can like you're experiencing that 5D connection, but you don't have the 3D manifestation of it, I guess. But this energy, I keep saying person, but it's not really a person, it's an energy that's wanting you to change your perspective around focusing more on the everyday goals and tasks that have been tasked to you to facilitate you on your own personal journey, versus focusing on love and being distracted by love. Those are exact words that I heard. It's like this person is saying like, you're fine with doing the spiritual work. It's only when you start consuming certain TikToks and Instagram reels and all these different physical realities of what that's supposed to look like, where you start to feel like you're longing for something that's already within you. Be devoted to that unconditional love. Speak to this person like y'all have a telepathic synchronized connection, that y'all finish each other's sentences type of energy. And it's through this process of while you're attaining these goals that when you guys see each other, it's gonna all connect the dots. when you physically see each other manifest into your physical life, it's like you're going to feel like you guys have been talking to each other for the past however long that you've been focusing on yourself and focusing on your goals and achieving them, actually. Yeah. And the conversations that you're going to have, it's like it's all going to click, like, damn, we have the same, like, we really finished. It's like a synchronizing situation happening in the 5D. Long life. Oh, blessed with a good long life. A long life journey of learning, being happy and healthy at old age. This person is saying y'all gonna live old together. Y'all gonna have that lifestyle together. Victory will be yours. Your enemies will be defeated. Keep going and you'll have your win. Connections. Fostering meaningful friendships. This person only is co-signing you fostering friendships. This energy. You thrive through your connections, living life with an open hand. So they don't mind you having friends, this energy, but romantic connections outside of your spiritual connection with this is would only be a lesson, because you're meant to live a long life of having a lot of other victories in other areas of your life. Ooh, we have practical, hardworking, dependable. You're the worker bee of business. Prefer steady, long-lasting relationships. So you're going to be working very hard right now for however long. It's going to be about you learning the lessons in regards to social structures, you learning the lessons in regards to rules and roles of relationship and what that's supposed to look like. You're meant to gather your own unique perspective based off of your own unique journey, through observing the social norms of society and humanity as a whole. You may have adapted to the rules of life. But somewhere underneath all the rules of life, you have your own perspective, and you're meant to mature by gaining your own perspective and not the ones that were given to you or that you adapted or were conditioned to accept. Yikes. Trailblazer, leader, pioneer, risk taker. You do better working on your own. A true romantic, deep in heart. So even though you long for that union, right? That two, I feel like this phase of your journey that you're currently in is meant for you to be a trailblazer. So what goals are you currently seeing through? Are you being successful in? That helps facilitate you being that person that takes those leap of faith and lead in your own right without having someone on your side. You could be 41. All right. You're meant to do certain hard shits by yourself, certain hard paths on this journey by yourself, and no one else is able to say, well, you had me helping you. So it's gonna feel like, yes, you are very lonely, but you're not. You're just alone. You're doing it alone. You've been doing it alone. You're meant to transcend all cultures and look for a deeper connection to ancestors all across the world in different cultures and different backgrounds and beliefs. Loss. Your soul is asking for change. Phase of self-discovery and creation, a time of confusion and feeling lost. So you're going to feel right now like, I'm so confused, I'm so lost. What does this mean? What does this mean? You're meant to be in that period of time. We also have life path 3. Creative, sharp-witted, charming, success through creative expression. Being an individual is important. So these life path numbers are super significant. We have 4, 3, and 1. Okay. You can be the master numbers 33, master numbers 11. While you're feeling lost, through this lost sensation that you've been feeling, you're meant to gain from this lost feeling some type of creativity. You're meant to learn how to find your way through using your charming faith, your charisma, all right? And how you learn is from learning through relationships. You've learned the hard way in a lot of ways. But even through that expression, you're meant to be an individual before you acquire a union. You're meant to have a phase of your life where you are a successful individual in your own right, and you have a substantial amount of wealth, success, and prosperity in your own name and in your own brand as an individual. We have Octorian, gifted in divination and channeling, leader in communities and workplaces, here to advance and innovate. Yeah. So it's really about you seeing the bigger picture and learning important lessons in this life. You overcome these difficult lessons and you help humanity advance and become more innovative. So I would definitely say research these you may long for home or this desire, like, I just want to go home. Some of you have a gift that's being activated inside of you, and it's through delving into your spiritual union with your spiritual spouse. That's the best way that I could say that. So even though you have this strong desire to be loved and to love another person, you're not quite there yet for some of you. And when you get there, you're still going to be assisting those that are coming after you that may not understand that path. But you would have went through all the pitfalls, so you can reassure them that as they go through theirs, that they are not alone, and be a great guide. Old soul, I told you. A search for balance and completion. Yeah, you're lost, searching for balance and completion. Through feeling lost, you start to become more spiritually aware and in tune, and then you start applying your teachings and you start sharing and sharing and sharing. You may be very wise, spiritual, you may come off very emotionally detached yet deep. You are probably very misunderstood as well. You understand polarity and balance, here to help the human race evolve, challenger of social norms. Woo. You are helping the ascension process. You could have a lot of Aquarius in your chart. You could have a lot of Aquarius North Node, the water bearer. You're helping to facilitate through your journey of healing. Let's get 3 cards right here, because like I said, there is that element of that reward, that gift. You will have it. Getting to know each other, healing, chemistry, I told you, sexual, healing, embrace, independence. Y'all, you about to be courting your higher self. It's helping you get to a deeper intimacy level. This is about establishing trust through doing shadow work long before that person. The shadow work, doing the work, is so important right now. It don't even make no sense. Your souls are like 2 magnets. It's always going to come back towards each other. But the shadow work and the changes, the trust between you and this soul is going to be so strong, because you no longer were in denial or were rejecting the spiritual connection. And it's like y'all are tighter or thicker than thieves in the spiritual realm. And as y'all go through these cycles and changes and lessons, The physical part is going to be like a walk in the cake, walk in the park. I said walk in the cake. What? Somebody gonna walk in the cake? What does that even mean? Walk in the cake. What does that even mean? Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. Maybe y'all could tell me in the comments. I don't know why I said it like that. I wasn't trying to say it like that, but I definitely, look at that. The Lovers. This person, this energy is saying trying to juggle a relationship and your spiritual path right now is going to be a distraction, and you will end up getting burned, or the person that tries to love you will end up getting burned by you. And when I say burned, I mean like heartbroken or something like that. And then trying to run from the spiritual path and go back to anything in your past would only leave you feeling void. Again, waiting for back in that old thought process. That's the truth. Queen of Pentacles. God damn. They're saying like stop fighting this. Stop fighting the acceptance of this. Eight of Cups. This is definitely the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of things that you don't know. There's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of reasons out beyond your reach as to why things had to happen the way they have in your journey. The more you try to focus in on it, it will only mirror back to you things that confuse you even more. Eight of Cups is saying walk away from anything that makes you feel confused or emotionally drained, siphoned, and become comfortable with being single. All right, that's going to keep you in alignment where no one can play games on you. This person still has to, I feel like this is an energy as well that it is very mystical energy here. This is like giving me that Twilight energy when Edward had to constantly go and like they walked away from each other, right? You remember that? You know, and he left her, whatever. However this was, there was rejection. The rejection brought on a series of emotions that came up. But no matter where he was, anytime that she was in danger or that she was entertaining options in love that was going to get her in trouble, he would have to come in and save her. And he was like, can you stop doing that? Like, you're being reckless. And that's kind of that jealousy energy. It's like, stop pulling on me. Your spouse is saying stop pulling on them in a way where they have to pull themselves away from their own human experience to go into that 5D realm to protect you from the red flags that you are pretending like you don't see. That's what they're saying. Because you're tired of being alone or lonely or something to that capacity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's like every time that you may try to do that, you want a version from this person, you're only going to meet like a tyrant, or you're going to meet someone that every time you may try to pull on their energy and get them to bend, okay, to your will, whether this is, you know, trying to make them assert themselves or do something and hurry up, that's just going to leave you meeting a version of them that isn't, it's like rushing an evolution by utilizing or utilizing your power or that you have over them in that way, forcing or trying to force a commitment or something more, or trying to rush. You ain't gonna be able to rush this to get what you want. You're gonna have to do it the right way. That's what I'm hearing. Something about doing it the right way, or learn the hard way. But this person is cock blocking you. You do have someone cock blocking your romantic life and forcing you to focus on your spiritual shadow work. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this could really be a guide that is overseeing the both of your relationship. There is like a guide here. Yes, the King and Queen of Swords. There's a guide here that is overseeing your relationship and making sure that you guys facilitate some type of purpose that you both have before you guys can have each other and evolve into that next version of that relationship. So really it's a matter of who is this guide, Spirit? Can you show me who is this guide? I do feel like it's a guide, a contracted guide. Who is this guide, Spirit, overseeing Taurus's spiritual counterpart relationship? A water sign. What? Fun or party. Teacher. Oh, what I told you. What I told you. This is someone that this is pretty specific. This is someone that's teaching you. Ooh, this could be teaching you a very hard lesson. Now, this doesn't have to be like a person that you physically know here, but I do feel like it's a guide, as in fun or party, where you can either get with connections where it's just for fun or it's just temporary. The numbers 84 could be significant, 29 or 10, but this is someone that is teaching you how to be a trailblazer. You will be a trailblazer. This could be a grandparent. This could be an ancestor. They could have been a water sign when they were alive. This could be someone that was a guru. Okay. This could be just planetary energy, Saturn energy. I'm also picking up Hierophant energy. This could be an ascended master. It's a lot. You have definitely 3 different energies here. Love. You have 3 different guides. Love, spirit guide, ancestor, and you also have like a guru or a spirit ascended master. So 3 different categories. Some of you have all 3 that are always with you at all times. Yeah, what I told you, aiding you. Like, I know you're mad, Taurus. I know it's not what you want to hear, but let me help you. You see that spiritual hand and the tears? And they're like, they've been with you since you were a child, is what they want you to know. Ooh, you're not going to be able to skip to the good parts, Taurus. I told you this is probably an ancestor death. And they're like, you're going to be good. They're going to make sure that you are able to cultivate and receive the proper conclusion that you were always meant to have. Wow. I'm telling you, this has to be like, you make them work hard. I'm telling you, you make them work overtime because you let people lie to you and you let people stress you out and you don't stop it before it gets to the point where you blow up. And then they come in and have to mediate the situation, and then they have to go because you let these people get past you, or these connections get past you. Then your ancestors have to go and nut up on people, literally, and ride them for real, and make them go through harsh lessons. But you can spare all of them, Taurus, if you would stop letting them get literally like, oh, I wouldn't want nobody to go through this, or I would hate it if it happened to me. How would I feel if this was me? I just want to do the right thing. So your pure-hearted nature and what you believe and how your perspective is has let a lot of people deceive you, betray you, let you lose out for sleep, and now here you are, you frustrated, you wanted to stop, it's overwhelming, and now your ancestors got to come about the grave for you. They got to come about the grave for you, because that's their commitment. They promised that you would be the one, that you would break this curse. You won't have to repeat this cycle. You have a contractual agreement where you get the right person. You will not settle. They will not settle for less for you, Taurus. On period. And I know you hear me, but I don't think you hear me for whoever this is resonating for, because that was you saw the death card, right? That was pretty clear cut and to the freaking point, because you be trusting tricksters out here. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. I'm telling you, reconnect with Mother Earth. And as soon as I said moths to a flame, I feel like I said, there's these guides around you, these ancestors that are always on the other side. The spirit realm really showed up when that moth was flying around. And you keep getting yourself caught up with these damn tricksters, Taurus. Let's get one more card, two more card spirits, and then we're going to read from this book, because they want me to read this trickster energy. It says repair. What I told you. Look at these grandparents in this chair sitting here knitting, putting a very long, you come from a very long line of things that needs to be healed and repaired. Making amends rather than fun times. What I say, partying fun times. You're supposed to be repairing your ancestry bloodline, changing the tides rather than out here making fun, trying to have good times. Reveals a relationship's true constitution. Yeah, they don't want you getting with someone that's with you for a good time and not a long time. Look at that. Ooh. Connect with past loved ones. Damn. And they making sure you become skilled in your career, in your path. Oh my God. They're like, you will be the best. This is like spiritual grooming out here. Damn. This is not playing about you. They like, oh, hell to the dog. You try to take who with you? Sharing. I'm telling you, these ascended masters are sharing their wisdom with you. By the time they're done with you, they're saying is that you are going to move with intentions and not be led by emotions. There is giving and receiving, and receiving and giving. So you about to learn how to discern who to give to. And like I said, the unknown, knowing the unknown. Ooh, this is deep, y'all. I gotta read this. If you are not, and we also have deities here as well. So I told y'all, some of y'all got powerful deities. Like, you're playing small, Taurus, but stop playing small is what I keep hearing. So we're gonna start with this card. If you don't want to read this part, this part ain't for you, and I will see you in the next one. But if you are here for the stories, it has some messages in these books that you need to hear. All right. It feels good when your ancestors be riding for you. So you want to ride in the backseat of anyway. It says, trusting tricksters. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. Tricksters will typically gain your trust gently and then incrementally disrespect your boundaries. Your kindness will be taken advantage of for as long as you allow it to be or have it to give. Tricksters excel at detecting any sense of lack or inadequacy that we believe about ourselves. This includes unworthiness, loneliness, and being deficit in some way. Tricksters' false promises to fulfill, protect, and love us in our inadequacies are designed to ensnare us within their influence. Once we enter into the kingdom of their lies, we remain entranced within the glamorous delusion while they sustain themselves upon our vital life force. This is represented by the maiden who is so smitten with the flower's scent that she has become insatiable to the stem entwining her to the fox. Damn, that is deep. Thankfully, the trickster's ability to fool us is dependent upon the power that we give to do so. All that it takes to initiate freeing ourselves is for us to see acknowledge the trickster's trance for what it is and its empty promises for what they are. Our awareness and clarity of what is true hold the key to weakening the trickster's power over us significantly. From this moment onward, the process of completely unhooking ourselves from the emotional manipulation, mental entrapment, and toxic power dynamic and situation is a choice we must continuously make and consolidate with the appropriate action. It may be time for you or someone you love to take a step back and consider whether there is some sort of unspoken contract between you and a toxic external force, person, place, object, or situation. If this is so for you, identify how it disrupts or restricts your life and devise a step-by-step plan for how you can safely extract yourself from the trickster to reclaim your power. You may need to confide in trustworthy friends and family or seek an appropriate professional for clarity, advice, and support. There is no need to suffer in silence or remain in any toxic dynamic that thwarts your sense of self-sovereignty, drains your energy, or compromises the incredibly precious, worthy, resourceful, and significant being that you are. Should this apply to a loved one, a time where you are called upon for support might be at hand. Maiden message. Recognize that what is going on is contrary to what you were groomed to believe is taking place. Nurture yourself with trust, courage, and passion that you gave to the trickster. As you recover from the betrayal, loss, and damage of experiencing the trickster, your life will resume, and once you are ready, thrive at rocket speed. Woo. Woo. If that ain't deep, I don't know. I really do not know. Which one you want me to read next, Spirit? Okay, so they want me to read Connect with Past Loved Ones and then Intention. Say less. I got y'all. I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We have Sense, Feel, Reconnect. Ooh, yeah. Someone was trying to break your connection with your ancestors and source and redirect themselves as the source of your vitality. And it was to confuse you. Ooh. No, they didn't. Okay, but re-listen to this if you need to for strength and inspiration. We have the Aztecs have a complex cosmology and a ritual calendar dedicated to their many deities. They held a strong belief in an afterlife and thought the way they died determined whether They would go up in spirit to the sun god or down to the dark underworld. The underworld was ruled by the god and goddesses of the dead. I don't know how to say these words, so I'm not going to even try. As a guardian of the afterlife, Metekhachichual oversaw the festivals of the dead. Over time, her traditions evolved into Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, which in modern day Mexico is celebrated on the first and second days of November. During Dias los Muertos, the gates of the underworld open and spirits are allowed to reunite with their families. The living and the dead reconnect with family feasts, dancing, and celebrations. It is believed that keeping these deceased loved ones happy will bring good luck, wisdom, direction, love, and protection for the living family. Ancestor speaks. Pay attention to what you feel around you, as well as your 5 key physical senses. You have a sixth sense that connects you to the spiritual world. This card indicates that your sixth sense is strong. Your ancestors or loved ones in spirit are trying to get your attention. They are sending you signs that they are with you and love you very much. Watch for their signals and be open to connecting with them. Divinatory meaning. Learn how to connect with your loved ones in spirit so they can bring guidance, confirmation, and encouragement in times of stress or trouble. You may sense your past loved ones when the hairs on your arms rise, or when you feel heat or cold in and around your body. You may also experience sensation in your stomach or a heightened need to be on alert. When this occurs, take a moment to ground, breathe deeply, clear your mind, and allow guidance to arise in your heart, mind, and feelings. What I told y'all. I knew I was talking about heat and all the other stuff yesterday. All right. Last card, number 31, intentions. This is important. So listen to this part, okay? Because this is where your course is being set. Because I smell bullshit. I do. Someone around you is spitting straight bullshit. All right. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Woo. Come through, spirit. Betrayal, heartbreak, and bewildering bewilderment follow the choices we allow others to make for us or that we make for ourselves without clarity, deliberation, and conscious intention towards what we most value. When we prioritize what is of greatest meaning and significance to us with conviction and integrity, we successfully cultivate an internal state of abundant positivity, worthiness, and standards that our external lives eventually mirror back to us. This card signifies a time to clarify your priorities that uncover your core values. Many choices clashing with these priorities, whether conscious or not, are where you give away your power. They are instances where someone or something else is in control. Unless you can reframe it to work according to the beautiful vision you have for your life, the feature guardian supports you in getting out of the situation or dynamic and reclaiming your power and autonomy. To know and own your value. Your values, your plans, and your non-negotiables are essential. It honors the pure source in both yourself and others to consistently act with transparency regarding your objectives. Examine the main aspects of your life and what you wish were part of the main aspects of your life. Perhaps it is helpful to visualize your life as a pizza, and each slice is an aspect of it. Name each aspect of your life, such as intimate relationships, career, spirituality, study, family, friends, health, home, passions, leisures, or travel. Write down your long-term vision for each aspect. If there is no long-term vision, simply make notes on what constitutes that slice of your life at present or would constitute it if it were present. Note whether you are functioning from a place of fear or love, passivity or confidence, confusion or purpose, lack or abundance for each. A helpful question for illuminating this is, what is my motivation and reason for doing or not doing blank in this way? Highlight the aspects coming from a place of love. Cross out what is misaligned with your intention. Put a square shape around what does not light you up. Draw a heart shape around what makes you afraid. Write about what is significant and worth further inquiry about your results. When you are ready, you are encouraged to pay attention to the heart shapes around your fears. That is where your focus, unpacking an appropriate course of action. Hold the key to transforming your life. All right. So that is where your focus, unpacking an appropriate course of action, holds the key to transforming your life. An additional exercise for further clarification is to consider the following concept. We create the external life that we are internally living. Then journal the implications this has for you currently and could have for you if things were to significantly change from within. Guardian's message. To live with intention is to live deliberately. Being the master of yourself yields great power, purpose, and responsibility. Self-sovereignty is your divine right and not to be given away or compromised. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. As always, I will see you tomorrow, my love. TT out.